Herbalist gives some mana. For each nearby forest. We'll put that there. There's a lot of forest there. And then expansion. So every farm attached to the farmstead gets like a multiplier. So we'll do that. Hunting grounds. What do you need? You need forester. You need a forester. All right. Do you need anything? I don't think there's 4 farms for that one. Oh, we can get the hidden garden now, which gives Imperium income, because we cleared this out earlier. Nice. Ugh, just stretch on down there and get that. Pact of loyalty done, nice. You were insulted, awesome. Wait, what? Weren't we telling the whole world we were homies earlier? What is your problem? Bro. Friggin' chill. Alright, I wanted to check this. So this guy is currently 17 XP away from level up. 17. Helm of the Warrior. Melee attacks do 10% more damage. What? Oh. Okay. It ended the turn, so I couldn't equip it. I have to come back to that. Greetings, Giant Daddy Mukluk Rainsinger, Gomirely hums. It has been some time since we last communed. As you are aware, we scour the realm for knowledge. We seek to chronicle and preserve all lore held by the cosmos. We surmised you would be interested in aiding our cause. Naturally, we will reward you for your endeavors. Since we cannot leave Sialford, we appreciate your... Okay, this is the same text as earlier. Alright, so basically pick something to do for them. Give them my boots. Share your insight as a giant king. Ask for a challenging quest. Ask for a quest. Give me a quest. Reclaiming the Flow Rock Flask. We have discovered the location of a relic long thought lost. The Flow Rock Flask is located in a haunted graveyard east of Shivelton. They say to you in a monotone voice, we wish to study the Flow Rock Flask and store it within our vast crystalline libraries. However, the haunted graveyard is not without defenders, thus complicating the retrieval of the Flow Rock Flask. Will you clear the haunted graveyard? Oh wow, that is right by home, isn't it? That's pretty weak enemy too. Who's the closest to deal with that? Probably her, actually. So we're gonna have her come over. She can be there in 3 turns, it says. Okay. And the other thing we needed to do, let me look underground, is go to Dawndell and kick it over. There's an underground passage right there. So we can head over in that direction. The crypt here is done, which should give us bonus mana for each of the bodies in it. Creepy. Fishmonger. Spells ready. Start charging Earthkin. Oh wait, that one guy that had 17 XP until level up. Let me take a look again. It's still 17. Okay, so the renown thing, he's not getting... See, I don't know, because it was like, for this feudal thing, when I gain renown, all of my units, you know, the ones with my house's flag, will gain XP, right? But what if my renown is max? Do I still gain renown? Or is it capped so it doesn't happen anymore? I don't know. I am not sure how that works. Step on the octopus. Eat the octopus. Arcfire Sight Taker. What? What is this? Oh, I think it's like a magic staff. Okay. Alright, disenchant. Alright, she's heading over to the haunted graveyard. She's just clearing stuff in the water for experience. Alright, fishmonger is done. Let's see. Scholars Guild. Bindleton can expand. Let's see, it needs another forester. It needs a quarry. It doesn't have any quarries. I could do a dredge quarry in the water. The water, I misspoke. The water. And... the water, yeah, the water. We're gonna go farm here, because, again, anything connect... Look, this farmstead is giving 52 food. That's insane. Yeah, so it gives bonus food for every farm touching it, and we just surrounded it almost with farms. Wah. Bounty posted. I really have never done much gameplay with bounties. Suavel can be integrated. Alright, so I could leave it a vassal. It is on my side, and it's giving me this income each turn, and it will improve. Or I could say, you're mine now, and take control of them, but then I have to manage everything. I think for now, I'm going to let them stay independent. And just get the benefits of that. Let's get production to build faster there. Muck is rich. We're doing okay. I will say for my first time trying hard mode for, you know, beyond like 10 turns, I'm pretty happy with how this is going. And again, some factions do not do great in, like, early auto battles, but this one's doing pretty well. How do you want to deal with this group of river trolls? We big folks should stick together. Nice. They're gonna go build my city for a few turns. Nice. Oh, look at that. Look, there's a lot of buildings that are like, we'll take 0 turns to build, because they're in here just furiously hammering away. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Is this the one touching? Yeah, this is the one touching the water. Grand Wharf requires another water province. Oh no. I'd like to make the Grand... Alright, we're going to attract population, which allows me to forcibly expand. And then make another water province, and then it should allow me to make the Grand Wharf. Okay, and then she is heading up here to deal with the haunted graveyard. And she is going to attack this group. Piercing Cloak. Disenchant. That. Okay, Bindleton made a workshop. Bindleton can expand. And let's have it go to tier 2. Scholars Guild, that's fine. Hero leveled up. Who is this? Michaela's leveled up. Second, I usually would go for Second Wind. Second Wind is anytime you get a kill, you can then heal for 15. Which is really powerful if you're running around just like, you know, popping things. However, right now, with the thing where you, with the bond, where the damage this hero takes is diverted to another unit, it's not taking damage much. When this unit lands an attack, gains a stack of Strengthened. Strengthened increases damage by 10%. Let's get that. Ramp it up. Oh, we get another thing. Plus 20% crit chance, or 60% chance of inflicting sundered defense, and you can destroy fortified obstacles. I think I'll take sundered defense to shred their armor. All right, Earthkin. All right, this is actually going to make them physically look a little different, I think. Yeah, look, like her arm is rock. A lot of them, their left arm is rock. Yeah, so now they have +1 defense, mountain camouflage. They can go invisible in mountain areas. In mountain walk, they can easily cross mountain areas. New hero. How's the learning curve for this game? I didn't think it was too bad. It's got some pretty decent tutorials. It's kind of like easy to pick up, you know, hard to master. There's a lot of depth to it if you choose to go into it. Each pop grants 2 gold. 5 knowledge. That is a weird looking weapon. What is this guy? Spellblade. Flaming Charge Strike. Trollkin Governor. 2 food. Again, I want people that are of the race I've been enchanting, so they get all the enchant. That's a lizard wearing a wolf. That is also a lizard. That is a goblin. That is a goblin. Warrior. Challenger, Industrious Governor. Mage. Arcane Governor. Each pop grants some mana. Let's get a mage. Alright, chat, we need a name for our mage. And we need a 4th city to assign them to at some point. Alright, so we're going to take this healer and bring them back and assign them to the mage. And let's do some... Wait, I can make storm giants? When the hell did I get storm giants? They're very slow, though. They're not going to be able to keep up.
Tenabreak2 raided my stream with 37 viewers.
Oh, hi! Thank you. Let's see, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We need those. That'll take a bit of time, though. Tenebrae, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. Welcome. We are playing Age of Wonders 4 and learning how to do the Giants DLC. Alright, end turn. Dread Spider Hatchling. I don't need that. That would just drain my resources, so we're going to disband that unit. It's your giant ruler thing. You can train giants of your type in cities at tier 4. Oh, I guess I haven't gotten to tier 4 with the giant yet. That's cool. That is pretty neat. Reclaiming the Flow Rock Flask failed. What? I'm literally 1 turn. You suck. I literally, look, this lady ran straight here and was 1 turn away from handling that quest. I'm like, hey, I'm 3 turns away. He's like, I'll give you 2 to handle this. Really? Really? Okay. All right. I'm not bitter at all about that. Oh, yeah, we need a name for the mage. I forgot. Currently, it's Hester. That's terrible. Hold on. Adjust appearance. They need a wizard hat if they're going to be a mage. There we go. All right. Lady, what do we got? Blue. Blue the academic. Academic, yeah, right. Blue the crocheter. The crocheter. There you go. That's more accurate. That's more accurate. What did you start with? So mages either start with fire or lightning. You started with lightning. So you could shoot lightning, you could curse people to take more damage, and you are an initiate of chaos. Okay, that's fine. I'll just leave that. Alright, we got to Muckade's Twitch. I literally got every other name from Twitch chat. Charmon, shut up. Next hero is named Charmon, the whiner. Alright, we want to... I'm gonna have to cross into his territory to go underground. The Grand Wharf is complete. Wait, what? Where's the... Is it T5? Hold on a second. Grand Wharf was a prerequisite for another thing that I wanted. I don't see that other thing on the list. I can't remember the name of it. It was another water-themed thing. Maybe it's a higher tier. Guild can only has one. I don't have one. This is my main city. Alright, Blacksmith. Chilton can expand. Anything we need for boosting? Another Forester. Sure. All cities gain 1 pop, 1 time. Animal. Gain more casting points. Not having to... I'm mostly just doing enchants periodically with this faction. That's not really a huge thing. Oh, wow. Someone got wrecked. The auto is in the void. Dude, this guy is trying to, like, talk smack to me, and he's, like, currently dead. He's like, I might die, but I'm still gonna haunt you. You suck. Emma, you're looking for the building that makes all your sea tiles give it benefits? Yes. Yeah, that was the one. That was the shiny I was looking for. I couldn't recall the name of it. Okay. A little nervous about this one. Okay, we're fine. We're good. Spider Hatchling Bell. Physical range attack do +1 damage for each unit tier of the target. Physical range attack sound. Let's go down this left path. More gun, please. Working on it. Alright, Swift Heal. So I really like being able to do multiple things on your turn, action economy and all that. And so I really like Swift Wild Growth and Swift Heal, because you can do those and then still attack on the same turn. So we're going to work toward that. The other options are good. This makes the heal take your turn to cast it, but it's area of effect. And this makes it possible to bring a unit back from the dead, but it takes your whole turn. But like, if I do this, I could cast this, and then cast this, and then attack the same turn. I just really like that. Bring him over. You chill. You're waiting on troops to cook. Okay, Mask of Precision. Does the gunner have a mask? No. Give you the mask. Muck, you missed my plus chip redeem. I'm sorry! Where was it? Bah. There we go. Okay. Leaf skin research is ready. I'm not going to use any of those, so I'll just pick one just to advance the research. Start channeling leaf skin. Blacksmith is done. In case you didn't know, giant rulers give bonuses to your main city for every quarry it has. The higher the renown level, the better bonus per quarry until 3. Even brings in higher tier crafting materials. Yeah, I think I did see that. That was up here. Each quarry grants 5 production. City structures cost 20% less gold. Each quarry grants 1 binding fragments. And so on and so on. Yes. Bindleton can expand. Negotiation successful. A new rally has started. Oh my gosh, so many things. So many things. Set production in Castellan. Do armory, production. More food income. Alright. But yeah, the thing with the Seafarers Guild, you said that you can only have 1 Seafarers Guild. I had just got, that was my first Grand Wharf, and it required the Grand Wharf to build it. So I know I didn't already have it somewhere else. If I don't go underground here, how far away is the next entrance? There or there? Pretty far. I don't want to declare war on this guy. I don't mind a little insult. Trespass. Just a little insult. Whoa! Entering the deep glitter chambers. Delving into the depths below Colwell, your troops are startled by echoing explosions and the sound of bustling pickaxes. Careful over there, someone yells, and emerging from among a group of workers, a richly clad man plants himself before your troops. Balder the Vanguard of the Company of Lost Treasures, he introduces himself. We're excavating the ruins of an entombed city from the ancient kingdom of Merida. Our adventurers are well outfitted to deal with whatever hazards we may encounter. However, he eyes your troops one by one. Capable contractors are always welcome for a fair share of the spoils. Tread this excavation site at your own risk and watch the Devastator Spheres. Balder the Vanguard concludes. This bedrock requires some big bombs to break. Use this opportunity to conscript some workers for Bindleton so I could lose gold, gain production. Ask him about the famous adventurer's gear sold. Gain resilient helm and shoes of escaping. Enter excavation. Buy some production. Deep glitter chambers. Just as the conversation ends, warnings from the far end of the cavern give notice of Devastator Spheres set up for detonation. Light the fuses, expect some bruises. They built these halls in centuries past. We bring them down in instant blast. 3, 2, 1, boom. The earth violently shakes as the Devastator Spheres blast open a tunnel towards the first chamber. Time to do some digging. Okay. I came down here to beat up Dondell. I didn't know about all this. Oh, this... I can't even dig through the rock through here. Okay, well, I guess we're seeing what this is. Alright, I guess that's what we're focused on right now. Alright, she is waiting on 1 more unit. What was it, an archer? Yeah. We'll just do hurry recruitment just to finish it now. Alright, so this army, the blue army, is ready to go. We just gotta find it something to do. You can go join Gunter's army. Who are you conquering first? Not sure. I've just been doing the quest things. I've just been following the story so far. A wand of lightning? Give that to blue. House of Hunger. I don't know if they can handle that. If you have any other guild type in the city, you can't make it. Other guild type? Aspect of root. Okay, hold on a sec. I didn't know there was multiple guild types. One sec. Scholars Guild. So Scholars Guild is blocking me from making the boat thing. Okay, I didn't know that's how it worked. All right, so can I have one guild per city? Is that how it is? Yes, okay. So this city has the water, so I should get rid of the Scholar Guild here and build the water one here and move the Scholar one somewhere else now that I know that. Thank you. Masonic Hall, looks like nearly anything is fine. Build one. Tavern. Bathhouse. Archer's done. Yep. Tavern finished instantly. New Empire skill available. Natural order. Provinces with forests get more stability. Sure. Let's do that. Another ruler started negotiating. Good to know. An infestation is sending invading forces. This is a little north of Bendleton. Okay. Alright. Alright, chat. This is one of those games I have to tear myself away because I am really enjoying it. We made a ton. Dude, look at this. Our scouts, all those scouts and militia I set to auto-wander at the beginning. Look at this. They opened up this whole very large world map in one play session and most of the underground. They did a great job. Alright, so we are going to save our progress here and having a lot of fun with it. Glad we were stable. I wasn't sure if I would have some like early losses before kind of figuring out feudal, but this isn't too bad. And we will pick it up from here next time.